Seen that money in the stash stack to the ceiling. Do this for the have-nots and the God willings. The have-nots and the God willings. I do this for the have-nots and the God willings. I seen that money in the stash stack to the ceiling. Do this for the have-nots and the God willings. The have-nots and the God willings. The have-nots, yeah. Hey, yeah, I see my plans fail, some move successfully. I never waited for anyone to invest in me. My presence be a readily force of pure energy. A chosen few, a different hue, I'm from a different pedigree. Something deadly is something we sending enemies. Had their body at the bottom covered in anemones. Enjoying my lobster with the finest amenities. Making sure my name reign on through the centuries. My specialty be cooking it up from scratch. Recipe like we put Colonel Sanders on the map. Whiplash when my fish start cracking up your mask. Get the bag, break it up, put it back on the ad. See, I ain't have to take a stab at the trap. I was born with a scale and a stack and a sack. Ready for whatever it costs, handle that. So my first rock when pump was in the back of the lap. Packing the mat, got freaks and candle wax to set you up, that's facts, no caps. I'm throwing in when you cats cannot match. You throwing in the tail, my G, you can't last. I surpassed the norm, child born out the lightning storm. I came to bang the hammer, I'm through. I seen that money in the stash stack to the ceiling. I do this for the have-nots and the God willing. At the premiere of my movie, I told them roll the tapes. Let it bang, got Murcielago throwaways. Used to blow the gauge, razor blades, cocaine. Now I pose for frames all up in my own lane. They ain't never find a killer, that's your cold case. Praying that the homie reach the gates. God's grace, never running one-legged at the track race. Gotta keep pace, leave it laced, that's fate. When you see me with the greats, better leave a little space on the wall for my name. You lucky to get a taste. I'm the gym that they talk about. You took the target route, never move or run your mouth. I'll take the garbage out, you ain't saying nothing new. Me and my team eating, y'all just a partial truth. You know the goons use the parcel too. We used to play on the same streets, they prostitute. Now we here getting lots of loot. I was the smartest in the sandbox. Word the sandlot, try and knock us, you know we can't stop. Pitbull or the padlock. You know the gun be the mascot. Sicko mode, trash Scott. I hit the lick, then I lash out. Cause some homies ain't around to enjoy all the cash now. In New York, I was downtown. Spent some money on some kicks and fly fits, a few down. We owe it to ourselves to get the best. Get a win, spend a couple checks, expecting nothing less. I do exactly what I came to do. Ass kicking and bubble gum, and there ain't no more gum to chew. I seen that money in the stash stack to the ceiling. I do this for the have-nots and the God willing.
All right, check. Check 1, 2. Let me show my sound is right. My mic is nice. May 26, 2020, waking up with Ruckus. Back to business after the Memorial Day holiday. And I hope everybody had a good holiday. A lot of people in the United States of America been on holiday for the past 2 months. That's right. Anyway, I thought I'd open up with some really, really dope fucking music. Let me tell you who that was really quick. That's XP the Marksman featuring Rock Marciano. Now, I guess maybe Rock Marciano was on the beats. I'm not sure. Stevie D, good morning. Detroit Siggy, good morning. JPS, what's poppin'? Pasquale Cushin, come stai? Buongiorno. What's poppin'? JPS, the general. Nino Brown in here early. Hopefully sipping. All right, anyway, I hope everybody had a great holiday. As usual, when the start of the summer, well, it's not the start of the summer yet, but for most places, Memorial Day is a holiday that kicks off the summer. And what would be the summer without summer violence, right? I heard stories of people getting shot in Baltimore, Chicago, St. Louis. New York is quiet. It was a very quiet, cloudy, dismal day until the sun came out in the afternoon. You know, not too many things going on and shit. Hold on 1 second. Let me just check this out really quick. Clark on the check-in early. Good to see you, buddy. What's poppin'? JPS, you're on the line.
What's poppin'?
Oh shit! How come we didn't get no background noise for keeping the phone on? Good morning, JPS. What's going on?
It's Mooley Monday.
It's no. First of all, sir, for you every day's a mooly day. Let's just
Yeah,
keep
but
it
you know, it's
real.
Mooley
Let's just
Monday.
keep.
Salute to King Kong.
Yeah,
It's Mooley Monday.
Keenan Kong in here early. Appreciate that. Pasquale, I heard you. I see you like your banner. We'll talk behind the scenes about what we're gonna do with that banner. All right. Hold on 1 second as I answer the phone line. Bang, bow, bang. Mac J in the
Well, it's Monday
building.
for us, Clark.
What? Oh shit. That's right. It's not Monday, man.
Yeah, it's Tuesday. It's Monday for us.
Come
We can have a
on,
show.
son. You're off a day.
It's
You're
Titty
off a
Tuesdays.
day. Oh yeah, Titty Tuesday. That's what it is. It's usually Titty Tuesdays. Anybody got some hella fine titty pictures? Send them
Mac
in and shit.
Jizzle.
What's going on,
What's
Mac?
going on with it, fellas? What's going on, man?
Was a day in the jungle, brother. You already
You know, yep, you ain't lying, man. It's definitely a jungle out in this motherfucker this weekend.
These niggas have lost their mind.
Man,
Now,
bloody weekend across the country, man.
that's what I heard. New York was very quiet. I was reading your text messages, and shit was popping off throughout the country, like it normally does on Memorial
Yeah.
Day. Sad to say, but you know it is when the summer starts. You know it is what it is. You know you better
You keep niggas locked up for 3 months.
yeah,
They're gonna
better
act up.
yeah, better know your surroundings around Memorial Day. You better pick and choose which barbecue you going to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
Real shit.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We got the Cucina Kumbao. Come stai?
Good morning, fellas. What's up?
Pasquale, salute, homie.
Pasquale, what's
What's up, CJ? What's happening, man? What's up, Mac J, JP?
What's going on, Pasquale?
did
what's
Pasquale
up?
say CJ?
Yeah, is that CJ?
Gee, what? Jesus Christ,
He didn't say
Pasquale.
no damn CJ.
I thought he said CJ.
I thought I heard CJ for a second.
No, sir, that was the ghost of CJ. That's what you're.
Who's that? JPS? Was
That's
that you?
JPS, our
Me, Mac
JPS,
Jizzle.
Han Gang, Darth Vader, and then we got Mac J, the greatest co-host in America. So what's poppin'?
Greatest co-host
In America, baby.
Yeah.
What's going on,
Mr.
Pasquale?
Duncan.
How was your weekend? Any violence out there in Long Island?
No, it ain't no violence.
Yeah, that's what I said. There was nothing happening in New York. New York was
I
dead.
sold the house.
Just Melquan fighting plastic bottles. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
only
just
thing.
Melquan beating up plastic
much.
bottles. That's the only violent things that occur in Long Island.
Melquan having a Bud Bowl, right?
Yeah, Bud Bowl or some shit like that. Now, what? Now you said you sold the house.
I sold the house late yesterday.
There you go. That's good
Congratulations.
news.
What?
That's good news, no?
Yeah, yeah. it's
Now
good
the new
news.
landlord got to deal with the skivats.
No, I gotta get her out. I gotta be out of here by September 1st.
So that means she has to be out by September 1st.
August 20th is when it's opening up the county for evictions and everything. So it's all set. It's just that when I get her out, and I've been saying the last since yesterday, the house is sold screaming like a madman around the house.
Right, so she can hear it, right? She hears it.
You fucking hear it, yeah, you know? Fucking cunt.
Yeah, well, listen. Well, I mean, September 1st, she has to leave too, right?
She's gonna have to
Yeah,
leave.
there you go. So it's not your headache anymore. Once you're out, she gotta go. If she don't go, that's trespassing, and that's it. Let the police come in and handle it.
Yeah, it's charging me $10,000 for an eviction. It's charging.
Yeah, you gotta do it. I know. Gotta do
Yeah,
it.
most of it's all weight.
Yeah, I gotta do it.
Jesus.
I gotta do it too with my Pakistani tenants that live in my
Yeah.
mother's house. I told them I should listen. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
Got
upset.
to go.
I told them. I said as soon as the courts open up, you're
on
fucking
the
out of here.
radio.
That's all.
Oh yeah,
Done.
sold it yesterday
Yeah.
to Jimmy Joyce.
Who's
He-
that,
he-
Gary?
he's gonna move. No, I'm just talking to my neighbor real quick.
All right. So mute your phone so we don't gotta hear your neighbor and shit like that. And
All
then when
right.
you're done, you
All right.
come back on. All right.
Got it.
All
got
right.
it.
Okay. Start talking to the neighbors and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not having it. No boy. I'm like the
Didn't we
back.
just
I'm
have
like
this
the
conversation
background
the other
noise.
day?
I'm like the background noise soup Nazi. I swear to God, I hear a decimal of fucking noise in that
Oh
background.
man.
I thought it was Jamari at
I'm
first.
hanging up at everybody. That's it. I said Mac J. Mac J don't get hung up on.
Hey, Rich, I'm about to say, how your weekend go though, bro?
My weekend, I'm gonna
What
be
you end
honest
up
with you.
doing?
Weekend was quiet, peaceful, relaxing. Usually I got a goal for the day. About if I make 130 or better, I call it a day. This weekend I was like, you know what? I said as soon as you make $100, we go back home, chillax. So we chilled out. We really chilled out. Got up early yesterday, hit the streets, made some Memorial Day money. Got back early, relaxed, just, cleaned up the house, vacuumed, did some grocery shopping, watched TV. I caught up on Blacklist. I've been eating up the Blacklist episodes, trying to get current on that. I know people are gonna give me work. Why are you watching Blacklist when there's other shows? But I gotta get through it. I think Blacklist is the greatest show about snitching ever, but it's not even about the snitching. It's about how they put these fucking ideas together. And this guy is the greatest criminal in the fucking world. That's all I could say. So basically, the show's about the greatest criminal giving up like the worst drug dealers, murderers, sex slavers, the people that trade in other human trafficking. So you don't really feel bad for the
Right.
people he's snitching on, but it's still the greatest show about snitching ever. I figured it out the other day. It took me 5 seasons to figure out this show's just about, it's glorified snitching, but still. I enjoy James Spader. I think he's a really good actor. Et cetera, et cetera. And also, besides that, that's it, Mac. Just relax. How about you? Hit the grill? Were you grilling, sweet tea?
Yeah,
I see
man.
you.
I grilled yesterday, and then I had, went out to my cousin's crib, and I ain't been going nowhere, really
Yeah.
since all this shit happened. So I was
Right.
fuck it, I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Get over there and these drunk I almost had to whoop a motherfucker's ass
Yeah, and I
last
seen
night,
some
dog.
pictures I seen some pictures on the text messaging,
had
but
to
I didn't
get
know
that
what was
work.
going on though.
Just some drunk shit, man. Like some motherfuckers had got into it,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to keep the peace. Like I'm playing the role of the peacemaker. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they get the wilding out because motherfuckers don't know how to act when they drink. You know how that shit be. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like we've
Yeah.
experienced the bum nobody that used to do that type of shit.
Yeah, right.
Motherfuckers,
Right. There's
yeah,
a bum
motherfuckers get
nobody
too-
in every state. Go ahead.
exactly. They getting all full and shit. So I'm on my Bluetooth speaker trying to play funny songs and shit. I'm playing Why Can't We Be Friends and all this type of shit. So motherfuckers is, they getting. I'm trying to just change the mood of
Gotta
what's
fuck with
going
the
on.
peace guy. Gotta
And
fuck
so-
with the peace guy.
Yeah, the one dude that was into it with somebody, he ended up leaving. Like, just fuck it, I'm just gonna leave because I ain't trying to disrespect y'all crib and shit. And then the dude that was about to fight with the other dude, he started trying to talk tough to everybody that was there, and I'm like, as long as he ain't talking to me, he good. Then next thing I know, the motherfucker just mean mugging the motherfucker. I guess out there y'all
he
call
was
it
looking
ice
at you,
grilling and
ice
shit.
grilling. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm
All
like,
right.
so when I see that, I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is you looking? Why you looking at me like that? bro?
Right. I
Oh,
hear
because
you.
I don't know who you. I really don't know who you. I'm like, I didn't even come over here for you. I'm over my cousin's crib. Like, I'm not at your house. You know what I'm saying? So like, all that tough guy shit and motherfuckers acting like they tough. This motherfucker walks to his ride
Yeah.
and acts like he getting something out of the motherfucker. I don't know what he going to get.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Like
you
a
know,
like
we
a
have to just-
screwdriver or something. Like, what you gonna shank somebody? What you
I
gonna
don't know. He
burn
was getting a pistol
A
or what.
biscuit?
But when I see that type of shit, Rich, I just move different ways. I start reacting
Facts.
differently. So
Right.
I'm bringing the heat right to him, and then cousin like, oh, he ain't getting nothing. I was like, man, this motherfucker just don't know, man. I'm finna go to prison, dog.
Yeah.
Fucking with drunk motherfuckers, man.
Right.
With no shoes
So-
on. He had no shoes on. I'm like, get
Yeah,
the
this
fuck out of
motherfucker
here.
was out there in his socks and shit. Like,
Oh, was he Puerto
he-
Rican? Because Puerto Rican people, they rock the sandals and shit.
no, he just a dumb nigga. You know what
Oh,
I'm
okay,
saying? That's
yeah,
all he
okay,
was.
okay,
Like,
all right. DN, I got you.
he was playing with his motherfucking life is what he was
Right,
doing. You know what
right.
I'm saying?
Dumb old niggas.
And then what's crazy is he had his children there with him, so I'm like, this nigga really bugging. His kids in the motherfucking house. It's one thing for you drunk motherfuckers to be out here yelling and doing all this dumb shit.
He
But
way
for
out
you
the
to
pocket.
start acting tough, yeah, man, and
Yeah.
you over my people crib.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like, and he constantly saying, I don't know who you is and who you. I don't give a fuck if you don't know who I am. I didn't come over here for you, nigga.
Right.
Like, you can fucking leave, nigga, because I'm not leaving. I'm
Mm-mm.
40 miles away from the crib. Like, I ain't
So
come out here just
Jesus, 40
to leave
miles
because
out.
a nigga
Jesus
talking
Christ.
shit. Rich, I do not be getting into
No,
it
no,
with
I know.
motherfuckers, but
Listen to me, MYB, man. I mind my own business. Now,
don't.
let me tell you something. As far as being peacemakers, sometimes you're caught up in a situation. You got to be peacemaker. I've seen situations where the peacemaker start catching work because he was trying to just
facts.
settle the beef, and then all of a sudden everybody turns on him like, "Who the fuck
Exactly.
are you?"
That's kind of how he.
Yeah.
That's what he tried. That's what
That's
he
what
tried
it
to do. But
sounded like. That's
he
what it
didn't- he didn't
sounded
know who-
like.
He didn't know who I was for real, which I understand it. But I'm
Right.
not here for you, motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you work with my cousin. This is my
Right.
blood family. You
That's
see what
right.
I'm
That's
saying?
right.
And if you think,
Oh, so he
if
was
anything
part of
gonna
the
happen-
same party?
yeah, he came over. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, that's
invited
fucking
Way
him.
out.
uncomfortable. That's uncomfortable right there, man.
Some dude that he worked with. You know, what
I'd
I'm
have been
saying? I
looking
guess
at
they
my
been working-
cousin like, yo, what kind of people you bringing through your crib?
That's
and
what
you,
I told
and
him.
you
I'm
trying
like,
to
what kind
invite
of
me to this shit? Like, you should know better than that.
What kind of
Fuck
bozo
that,
shit
yeah.
is this? Cuz you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I don't like
And then-
playing peacemaker, man. I mind my business, man. Sometimes that peacemaker shit flips out of you,
It's a shame.
and now you
That's an old
caught
nigga,
in
too.
some bullshit just because I see my boy trying to stop two dudes from fighting. I swear to God, my Puerto Rican boy. I didn't even know what possessed this dude to even mind. So he just went. He went over to break up two dudes fight, and one of the dudes started swinging on him. Hell, he fighting
Yeah,
the
man,
dude.
I'm like, man,
and
what
I'm
the
standing
fuck?
there and I'm like, no, look at your dumb ass swinging at this. Why can't you mind your business, man? Now I gotta go
Exactly.
break
None of your
shit up.
business. Exactly.
He's like, nah, I don't know. I don't appreciate nobody coming next to me when I'm confronted. And you know what? He had a point. Mind your business, man. Like I was telling my boy, but nah, I hear
Pretty
you,
much,
Mac.
but see,
I hear
I
you,
was
Mac.
I was trying to play peacemaker because it was children there.
Yeah.
They don't
no,
need
no,
to
no,
see
no,
this
yeah,
dumb
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Of course,
Big
of
fact.
You
course.
see what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's like, but he just had an issue with whatever, and he was finna get it because I was the only one that was sober. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers all fucked. I'm finna fuck this dude up for real. Cuz know what I'm on, so he looking at me like, nah, he ain't getting nothing. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck he went and got out that truck. So Cuz went over there and patted him down. He's like, he ain't got nothing. I was like, man, I'm about to blow noodles out the side of that nigga's head, man. He don't even know.
Jesus.
Like, do not, because I don't trust these motherfuckers out here like that, man.
Yeah, I don't know
I don't know
JPS
what
about
people
going.
on.
JPS, I don't know about driving to St. Louis to go visit Mac, man. Mac wanna spray oodles and
Ruckus,
noodles all over the
You
floor.
gotta,
and
you
shit.
gotta pay attention. You gotta drive through New York, Jersey, Philly, Baltimore. You gotta make it to St. Louis first, homie. You gotta go through all of this. It's all crazy.
I'm making St. Louis in
Right,
one
nah,
shot.
man.
All I got
All
stop
these-
for gas and
all-
coffee.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly, but
it's cool. It's just every night. That's why I don't hang with
Nah, I'm
people
just
that I
fucking
really
with you,
don't
man.
know, and I don't really fuck with. You know, I went over family house. I didn't know he was gonna invite a drunk motherfucker that he worked with.
Right,
So I guarantee they're gonna be talking about it at work today because he was
Oh, yeah.
Cuz was embarrassed.
It's
He was like, man,
embarrassing.
yeah, he trying to apologize. I said, you ain't gotta apologize for him. He finna get his motherfucking ass beat, man.
Yeah, first time I
Here's the
remember.
thing.
I remember when I first bought the house. I had a huge housewarming barbecue. I'm talking about a party from morning to night. System in the backyard. Chill. My boy comes over with his boy, and his boy starts beefing with my peoples. I looked at my boy. I'm like, yo, you know me, my dude. I'm like, why
shit.
would you even like? Why would you bring some? You like, you
Niggas.
know how we roll, my dude. Like, I'm looking like I'm like, yo, you need to take your boy and leave. And if you can't leave, if he doesn't want to leave, then you need to leave and not come back and stay with him. That's it. But he needs to go. How you know?
Well,
I
so
mean,
first
you
of
know
all,
people
that-
like I don't. I just don't like that
well,
shit, man.
fitness. But see, he should know better. He's 42. See,
Yeah, this
for you
dude,
youngins
this wasn't
out
no
there,
young dude either. He's the
Yeah.
same age as me. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like,
I'm
Who
not
you
even.
youngins
I'm
out
not even
there?
telling no 40-year-old dude how to fucking act. I'm not even wasting my
Exactly.
oxygen.
here's what I'm
I'm
saying.
like, man,
I'm gonna look
I'ma
at my
fuck
cousin
you
and
up,
be like,
dog.
yo, if you can't handle this shit, let me know. I handle this shit and bounce. I didn't come
You
here
heard
for
me?
this shit, play
To the
bouncer.
youngins
I'm not
out
coming
there
over for
listening.
your barbecue to be the fucking bouncer.
Yeah.
I'm coming
Exactly.
here
And
to
then
chill and
my
fuck, get
son,
my drink on and
my
relax.
son, and then my son lived right around the corner
Right.
from him, and I'm like, he better be glad my son wasn't over here because he ain't gonna go for nobody disrespecting me. So then I'm
Oh
gonna have
yeah,
my
yeah. I
son
mean,
in
come
the
on.
situation.
That's just granted. Anybody you chilling with your
Hell
pops,
yeah, man.
you
You
chilling
know-
with your pops, and somebody come out their face. See, you see what I'm saying? One thing just leads to another, and then you have to have that confrontation because we ain't nobody gonna be selling for no disrespect. So boom, now one
Exactly.
thing just turned into another. Nah, man. Anybody you throwing a barbecue, bro? Check your fucking guest list twice, man.
Yep, for
You know,
real,
take
man.
it from
'Cause
you know.
that's-
If you invite people from work, you should already know this man's disposition. Maybe he a bum nobody that just want to drink and get rowdy. You can't have
He was
people like
finna,
that on your fucking
he was
property.
finna get his ass beat
Yeah,
twice
man,
in
no
one
good.
motherfucking day.
No good.
And
No
then
good.
and then after he seen how serious I was, then here comes the, oh man, I'm just, the apologizing. I
The
said, man,
copy,
don't,
please.
I said, get
Yeah.
the fuck away from me, dog. I don't know you.
Right.
I ain't trying to know you. You
Right.
done already fucked that up. So,
Yeah.
just stay over there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta say shit to me. I'm
Jesus.
cool. Because
Right,
now
right,
everybody
right.
like, Matt, calm down. I'm like, I'm cool. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? At the same time, I ain't stupid either.
Yeah, you
So I
gotta
ain't-
check that nigga.
Yeah, man, for real, because motherfuckers will try you, man.
That's why
You know what
I
I'm
only
saying?
go to two people. Your Ridge come through. My homegirl called me yesterday. White girl Vicky said we throwing the barbecue in the fucking alley. No, thank you. You know why?
Yep.
Because every time I go to Vicky's barbecue, Ali Al comes through, and I love Ali Al. That's my brother. Grew up with Ali Al, but when Ali Al starts fucking drinking, I fucking love you, man. And it's
Yeah,
the
doing
fucking
all that
hugs,
shit.
The
and it's like
motherfuckers
you
that
want to
can't
give me
handle their liquor.
pounds
Yep.
and fucking kisses you. Hey man, fuck you. This Corona season, I'm not coming through. See, I already know.
Yeah, man.
I stay away from
Yeah,
shit.
and then-
I
and
only
then,
go
I
to
don't know if
2,
y'all
3
seen-
barbecues. That's it.
I don't know if y'all seen that video that went viral down there in
I hear you,
the
Jay.
down in the Ozarks out here. Motherfuckers was down because everybody go to the lake, for the holiday. A lot
Yeah,
of
I
people.
heard there was a
Yes.
big ass party out by the
Swimming and shit.
Ozark
Man,
Lake,
these
right?
motherfuckers was not practicing social distancing,
I gotta
and
practice
because of
social
it,
distancing in the
they might
party.
end up. The governor talking about he might end up extending the fucking lockdown and
Good.
shit because of it. Because
Good.
motherfuckers are scared of, you know what I'm saying?
Teach
I'm
them,
like, what
teach
the
them a
fuck,
lesson.
man?
That's all. People are gonna have to obey some rules around here.
And that video was crazy. I seen it, man. It was hundreds
It
of
was miles
motherfuckers
of
down there
people.
party
Hell
told.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like they didn't even give a fuck. They was out there swimming. They talking about the water had E. coli in it and shit. I'm like, man, what the fuck?
I hope all of them.
Get the fuck out of
I
here.
hope all of them get sick.
Look,
Good,
no
you learned
bullshit.
your lesson. That's it. Now hold on really quick. Salute to Detroit. Siggy, only built for Cuban Link. Yo, Detroit, we got to do a show one day where every time we take a break, we got to play the album. We'll play the whole album one night. We'll do it like on a Saturday night, all right? And we'll just, every time we go for a break, we'll play the next song of the Only Built for Cuban Links, which I think is the greatest album in hip-hop history. But what does a kid from Queens know, right? Mac J always tells
Of
me,
course,
man.
of course, you think it's the best album of all time.
Now,
My
go ahead.
brother do too. He love that album. My brother, he love
A lot of people was a
Only
classic.
Built for Cuban Links. Yeah.
Only Built for Cuban Links was the first time I left home with my father's blessing to move down to Florida with this crazy ass white boy named Jeff. Just call him JG. And I lived in Orlando, and that was the summer that Ice Cream came out. And my best
Oh
friend,
yeah, that shit was
the
pop.
Argentinian Jew, my best friend called me, goes, tell me you heard Ice Cream. And I said, what? He goes, yo, they about to drop the Raekwon album real soon, and this is the first single. And I heard Ice Cream, and I thought it was dope. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think it was all
yeah.
that, but I thought it was crazy. I thought
Oh, yeah,
Ghost...
especially for that time frame when they made it. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like,
And then he
Hell
fucking,
yeah.
and then the way the RZA kind of distorted and looped the Mr. Softy bell in the background of the beat.
Yeah.
The doo 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 doo
Then the
doo,
girls in
doo,
the
doo.
video.
Right.
Perfect.
So that was kind of crazy. But when Only Built for Cuban Links dropped, I lost my fucking mind. So musically speaking, I lost my mind. I said, yo, RZA's on some next shit. When I heard that shit, that dun, 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 Criminology. When I heard Criminology, I said it's over. I said it's over for the whole game. I said nobody in the game can touch this. When I heard Criminology, that like 3 minutes, when the beginning of the song is, I told you a long time ago, don't fuck with me, man. The little scene from Scarface, and that dun 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 dun. I lost my fucking mind. So anyway, Only Built for Cuban Links, Detroit Siggy. We'll do that one Saturday night.
Yes,
We'll do a
salute,
night
Siggy.
show, and we'll go through the whole fucking album, one for one. And thank you very much for your donation. And of course, with the summer, besides the violence, sadly, gunshots, arrests, partying, comes the let's call the police on colored folk for any old fucking reason.
Oh yeah.
I thought that shit was over, but no. Over the weekend in Central Park,
Yep, I seen that.
a man is walking through Central Park, a black man, and a white woman and her family. I think it's just a white woman and her dog. Both people happen to have the same last name, so I thought that was fucking ironic. But because this black man told this white woman, please put your dog on a leash, I guess she flips out and she goes, I'm gonna call 911 and say
Yeah.
you're harassing me. Now,
Yeah, 'cause
first,
he started recording her and shit, you know what I'm
understand,
saying?
understand what this is. This is New York City. This is Central Park. This is a black man and a white woman. Now, Central Park is infamous for cases. If you live in New York City, many
And
hella
huge.
cases have come out of Central Park. The park the joggers that were getting raped, the Central Park rapists,
I believe it.
all that shit. So when a white woman calls the police on a black man in New York City saying, yo, he's harassing me in Central Park, it's not just another sentence. There's a stigma that goes with that sentence, especially if you're from New York City. All he did was say, could you put your dog on a leash? Now, has anybody seen the video?
Yeah, I seen the video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was
she was-
that dog a big dog or a small dog?
It wasn't even a medium-sized dog, but it wasn't like a small dog. It was like,
okay. Was
you know
it
what I'm
like
saying,
a pit bull or
Like a
German
beagle.
Shepherd?
Like,
A
Like
no, it was
beagle.
like a beagle or a cocker spaniel or some shit, little shit like that.
Just right off the bat, as a dog owner, if I'm walking through the park with a dog that's harmless, now we know I have pit bull mastiff, I have bulldogs. I consider those dogs big dogs. They have to be on a leash. But my little Jack, 3/4 Jack, 1/4 pit, the little girl, doesn't need to be on a leash. Now, if
Yeah,
I'm
but
walking,
Rich,
no,
you're
just
not-
let me I just want to really finish it,
All
and
right.
it's all yours, Mac. If somebody's telling me to put my dog on a leash, I'm gonna say mind your business. That's all I'm gonna say. Because
Hey,
I don't
pretty
feel
much he
that
was, though.
I don't feel that you should be in danger of a small little dog. That's it. The dog has to be small. You know what I'm saying? And I'm, that's it. Now, what happened was,
Rich, you gotta read the article all the way through.
Go ahead.
She was out there with a dog in the area that's all dogs need to be leashed in that area.
Oh, okay.
It's like the
Okay.
bird watching.
No,
Yeah,
I
she
think,
was wild.
I think in New York City, all dogs have to be leashed. Period. Right?
I don't know that, but I know in that area it's because it's signs that say all dogs must be on a leash. And he was telling her, hey, just leash the dog up and I'll give your dog a treat. And she was mad because he was filming her.
Right.
So she was like, if you don't stop filming me, I'm going to call the cops, tell them it's an African-American, harassing me and shit like that. And that's exactly what this dumb bitch
she
did.
lost her job over that shit.
Hell yeah, she needed to. She needed to get slapped in the face. And then she needed to get arrested for filing a false police report, man. Because what if them police came in there on some overzealous shit? And in this day and age,
What
when
did
you
I
got
just-
motherfuckers getting
What did I
getting
just
hunted
say?
down by motherfuckers.
What did I
you know
just
what
say?
I'm saying?
There's a stigma when you call in a call like that. There's a black man. I'm in Central Park. There's a black man
Yep.
harassing me. There's a stigma with that. When you live in New York City, especially if you may not understand it if you don't live in New York City, but if you do, you do understand when you hear stories out of Central Park. Some of them aren't fucking pretty, man. Some wild
Man,
shit
if you-
happens
if-
at park
if you-
at
if
that
you-
park
if you,
at night.
If you black, Rich, everybody know that shit.
Yeah,
Like, man, don't
right.
be calling the police on me for no
Exactly.
goddamn reason.
Okay,
Period.
so I
That's what's wrong
thought
with
that
you.
shit was over. What was that? 2 summers ago? 2 summers ago.
Yep, that shit
Yeah,
ain't gonna
2
never
years ago,
stop,
yeah.
Rich.
All right, hold up.
Yeah.
Let me read this. Another shit. Detroit City dropping paper today. I feel you. Detroit City goes, Richie, what are you smoking on, my friend? I'm gonna tell you what I'm smoking on right now. Salute y'all, Nino, Mac J, Vic Vega, Clark, JPS, Mills, Pasquale, Melquan. Let's get this paper. No doubt. Salute. And thank you for your donation.
Salute.
D. Holler goes, I hope your jars break. Remember when he said that? Well, they broke yesterday. So I had to, whatever I could manage to salvage, it was a jar of the remaining Gorilla Glue and the remaining runts. Now, I'm sad because I lost the runts because my boy don't got runts no more. And that runts was that put you to sleep shit. So whatever I could salvage, I salvaged, put it in a baggie. So right now, I don't know what I'm smoking on. I'm smoking a mixture of Runts, Gorilla Glue, and Gold, and 24 Karat. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm kind of fucked up. I don't think I'm gonna be smoking.
Hey, Rich and Clark Wright too. The chick got her dog taken away from her too.
Yeah.
Because when
did
she was on the phone, dog up like choking the motherfucker, like trying to.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know what
heard.
Animal
Okay,
abuse.
wait a minute. So this black guy whips out the camera because he asked her. Hey, put your dog on a leash because you know this is an area where your dog needs to be leashed. She flipped out like most dog owners do because for some reason dog owners really take that shit offensive. Like, who are you
Oh,
to
yeah.
tell me that I
Well,
need to
that's
put
their
my
kid.
dog on a leash? Because most dog owners don't want to put their dog on a leash. They want them to walk freely because most of the
Well,
time they're trained.
I
But
kick the
you can't
shit out of your
take
dog
that
if you don't
shit.
put that shit on the leash.
There you
right?
go. Now, Melquan is the type of
General.
guy to
Tell
kick
you right
your
now,
dog.
I
He
kick
will
the
kick.
shit out of your dog.
Now, Melquan, let me ask you something. If you were in Central Park and that dog made approaches towards you, you kick that shit right in the chest like a football, yes?
Facts. I punch the shit out of it. I just want Landana that nigga say bam.
Sean
Right up the
Landetta.
Word. Punch the shit out the football. Shit, man.
As soon as
Keep your damn
Melquan
dog
called,
away
as soon as Melquan called up, 7 dislikes in one shot. What is that about, Melquan?
Damn.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You fucking losers.
Melquan bring that hate with him and shit.
Oh yeah, it's hatred in the
What's
morning.
good, buddy? You know, me and Mac J were talking about some shit you said last week. We're gonna get to that, Melquan. But what I want to ask you right now is, I did see you appear in the text messages early this morning. So why are you 33 minutes late to the show, sir?
Uh-oh.
JPS goes, uh-oh. JPS is that kid in class that instigate
because-
anything and everything. Uh-oh.
'Cause people get up kind of early. I was taking care of some business.
I'm fucking with you, Melquan. Good to hear you, brother. How was your
Know
weekend,
that,
bro?
man.
And then Mac J talking about he fighting and shit. You ain't fighting.
No, I didn't fight. That's what I said. I said I almost.
That
I said
was
I almost
Mac
had
J
to.
with that white T-shirt and the fat stomach over there on the side of that wall. That's Mac J right there. I was like, look at Mac, man, bothering
Yeah.
people, man. He can't control his liquor.
He was wearing your socks, bro. So that's why I got mad. I was like, man, how you gonna put on Melquan socks?
And that's so funny
How dare
because
you.
there was an Arabic lady the other morning. I walk out in front of my house with the female dog, the little one, right? And there's an Arabic lady across the street walking. It's like 7:30 in the morning, 8 in the morning, or whatever day. And she goes, oh my God, please, put it on the leash. And I said, what are you talking about? Please, put your dog on the leash, please. I go, so first of all, she's walking, going towards
Like,
wherever
you
she's
go on
going.
a leash.
Like, all of a sudden, you see my dog. Why are you stopping in the street making a scene? Continue fucking walking.
Word, keep it
Like,
pushing.
what are you doing? It's
Keep it
7:45
pushing.
in the morning. You're making a fucking scene right now. So then of course I play like I'm a jerk. I go, wait, what dog? That dog. You want me to put that dog on a leash? And I go, why? Look how small she is. Oh my God, you don't understand. The other day I was walking through the fields and the dog came and it jumped on me and I called the police.
I
And
would
I
have been
go,
like, get the fuck out of here.
and she goes, I have a phobia. And I started dying. I said, all right. I threw the dog in the car. I said, listen, if you have a
Like, I'll make my
phobia,
dog bite the shit out of you.
if you
Get out
have
of
a
here.
phobia, you shouldn't stop and create a scene in front of a dog. They can smell your nervousness, and they're gonna
Big
get,
facts.
and then they're gonna fucking attack you. So you should just keep it moving. People are bugged the fuck out. It's a small dog.
Oh, yeah.
Yo,
People is extra.
Vic Vega was
gave that-
popping.
Who gave that donation? That was Detroit Ziggy?
Yeah, Detroit Ziggy donated twice.
Oh,
Two $10
shit.
donations
Detroit
in a
got
row.
his stimulus check. He went straight to the clock wall. My nigga.
Be
So
fucking
he
with my
took that
Detroit people.
stimulus
My
check.
Detroit people be holding you, heard?
Word. Detroit Ziggy got his stimulus and his food stamps
Right,
yesterday. So
right.
that's good looking.
And
man.
what's up?
Salute to
And
you,
look
brother.
at look at how fucking shady the government is. They're actually holding back and waiting to see how this reopen works and see if people can crawl out of the fucking debt they're in before even passing another stimulus. All of these cocksucking vampires are multi-billionaires, and they get to see how and when the people the 99% who really don't have much, if they should get a little more help or not. And people
That
still
shit
vote,
went,
man.
that
I
shit
just
went
don't
through
get
my
it.
hands. That shit went
These-
through my hands. That shit went
these-
right to
Oh my God! I
Niggas-
wish all of Congress would just catch coronavirus.
These niggas cut up so bad in Maryland, the governor is thinking about letting it close to August, the beginning of August now.
Let's say that
I'm like,
again.
you
Things are
fucking
so
asshole.
things are so bad in Maryland. They want to continue the shutdown.
Yeah, till August because they keep shooting everybody. I just sent you another article. A 60-year-old man got shot yesterday and killed.
A
60 years old.
60-year-old man got
It's on your
shot
text.
and killed.
Yeah,
Right,
I
and the
sent article
stimulus
to you.
check is bullshit anyway. We did
Yeah,
the math.
what the hell is
If
$1,200
if they
gonna do?
actually listen, if they actually took all the money the first round, right, and divided it evenly among every American citizen, we would all be getting $13,000 checks. Now that's
That would
a
be sweet.
fucking
That would be
great
sweet.
way to
You know there's
jumpstart
something
the
like
come up with
fucking
those numbers.
Yeah,
economy.
you can flip that real good.
I'll get you the article. It was a whole thing on it. I'll find
That's
it.
what
For
it
you.
should have been.
Yeah, it would have been like about $13,000 each that we would all gone if most of the money didn't go to bail out industries. You
Been
know what I'm
really
saying?
popping then.
Like they said.
I know everybody acting like that 1,200 was like.
That child one of the shit. I
Like,
got.
I've been hearing
That's
It
right.
ain't nothing, man. I spend that shit on bills.
Me and
Like,
yeah,
Daddy got the
me and
money
Lila
and-
got 24 combined, and all the only thing that happened is it's slowly being chipped away by bills. So it don't
Word,
matter.
you
They
could
get
get
all that shit back.
You pay all your bills and get an eighth in a bottle. That's it. That money. They should have done.
I'm not gonna front, man. I think the allergies are fucking with me this season.
course they are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thicker.
they are.
Yeah.
I wanted to
Because
take a razor
I
I
blade
found
up
myself. I'm like, yo, why
One
is
at a
my
time.
nostril
One at a
shut?
time.
My bad. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. JPS first because I think you have the worst allergies on the platform. What would you say about
Thank you.
allergies? Yes.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, my-
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I
you-
doubled
My
up
shit
my
fucked up
medicine.
too.
Yeah.
It's
I,
been fucked up.
I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
but right now, for the past couple of days, now maybe a week, I'm like, yo, I can't breathe for shit.
Yeah,
Man,
same here,
that
man.
sucks.
Now you know how I feel, nigga.
Well, I don't think we'll ever know how you feel, buddy, because you've been stuffed up for a very long time.
JPS,
Last
he
couple
par-
years has been fucked up.
JPS, we parties all the time, parties all the time, parties all the time.
That's a classic, right there.
JPS, we party all the time, party all the time.
You know, JPS to this day has said he's never ever in his life fucked around with the
Yeah.
white stuff.
I
you know?
sold it. I sold it.
Okay,
I'll be
easy,
honest with you.
easy.
Allegedly, sir.
Easy.
Allegedly, you was
Easy.
around somebody
To the
who
past.
did that. Allegedly,
It's
sir.
called
Jesus.
the statute of limitations, sir. It's
Yeah, if
over
he
with.
takes it,
Nah.
but yeah, Pasquale, if he takes a Benadryl, first of all, I don't think this Benadryl strong enough to
Yeah, I
open
gotta
up this
reserve
guy's
that.
nasal passage. You gotta
And
get
Keenan,
like,
watch your mouth because we got receipts. Don't do it.
you may have
Do
to
it.
like stick a
Watch your mouth.
hose up his
Yeah.
nose to open up his
You
nasal
got a whole
passage.
bunch of good stuff. You don't want to do it. I already had
Keenan-
records crying.
He's calling you, he's calling you Mr. Sniffles.
Yeah, hey Ruckus, you know what I'm talking about. So, Kid call, don't go there. I got a whole bunch of shit. Leave it alone. You don't want that heat.
JPS got a hidden foul on Kingdom Kong.
He does. He goes, he goes
It's called a
trolling
bad
to the
mind ting.
internet.
Bad mind ting.
Yo, what happened with
If you
that?
know the
What
yard,
happened
you
with that
know.
reggae versus battle and the police rolling up? General, go ahead, man.
Oh, Benny shut the police down.
What? First of all, where were they?
I guess they were in Jamaica.
No, so they were in Jamaica, the island of Jamaica.
Yeah.
They were in the same location, right? That's what I was reading.
Yep. Oh yeah, it was beautiful.
Oh,
It
that
was
makes
classic.
that makes it dope. If you're in the same location,
Oh, they
you don't gotta worry
showed
about,
everybody
you know,
how to do it. If you look
bandwidth,
at
all
the
that shit.
reports from the news and the social media, it was voted the #1 live of 2020. But without drama, there was some drama with the, of course, the inside the scenes with some other DJs mad who got beef for Bounty, saying something slick about them doing it on Versus and blah, blah,
Bounty
blah.
killer.
And people don't know, Bounty's done numerous collaborations with hip hop artists back in the 90s.
That's a
Mobb
fact.
Deep, which I sent you that record.
Yeah. You said, yeah. I seen
That
it. I
jump
seen
was
it.
crack. And they just put the
Finally,
show up.
I think that's a
This is the
video.
problem. Yeah.
The
Every
one with
major
Mob
hip-hop-
Deep, the one with Mob Deep. That's
Yes,
a
it's
YouTube
video,
video or
actual
something
video.
like that. Yeah, we
Yes,
gotta play that
came out
song.
in 1995.
Yeah, we'll play that
Look,
shit. We'll play that.
This is no bullshit. In the live from Erica Badu, from every major hip hop star
Yeah.
was in there.
Yeah,
Now I can count on two hands how many dancehall reggae artists was in there.
right.
That's what the problem
Was
that,
do you think Snow? Do you
Matterhorn-
think Snow was in there? Informer?
Nah.
No, he wasn't in there.
Not at all.
That was a
nigga
big
was the
hit.
worst.
That was a big
Look at
hit
this,
though
look at
for that white boy.
But the energy, Erica Badu came in there. You could
That was
tell
Rich
that everybody
Man right
was
there.
trying to smash.
Now he had that one joint, lonely, lonely, lonely
Rich
Monday
used to-
morning. And we
That was
wake
a
up
Rich
with no
Man,
company. No, they used to play.
And Discover
They
Snow.
they used to play. They used to play that in all the
Word.
hooky jams, bro. Lonely, lonely. I don't know if you
Yeah,
remember
that
that. That was a joint.
Snow got
When,
connections to
when
Queen.
Rihanna jumped in that room, everybody was trying to smash. That shit was hilarious. You could
Rihanna,
see the
yeah.
energy
Well, I
was-
mean,
yeah.
yeah. That's the
It
only
is what
time.
it is.
That's the only time she gonna be
Rihanna.
able to see you, right? So you might as well shoot your shot and shit.
Erica Badu,
Rihanna,
too.
I want to shoot her glove up.
You think
Everybody does.
you think DMX and now am I reading it wrong? Is Eminem the one that challenged DMX, or is it vice versa?
No, it's DMX
No,
challenging
DMX.
basically
DMX.
anybody that'll get on with him. He didn't challenge Jay-Z. He said he'd take on motherfucking Eminem.
I don't know why Jay-Z thinks he's above that shit. Like, why wouldn't he do that shit? Why I would do Jay-Z
Some people-
versus Nas. That would be the
Hey,
greatest
some
versus
people
ever.
like-
Jay-Z has another agenda.
Put Jay-Z
he
and
probably
Nas.
like-
Put Jay-Z and Nas and tell me the numbers of that shit. Then I bet you
I'm
that'll
gonna
break
hit you with
records.
I don't hear you like this. Benny Man and Bounty Killer have actually been beefing.
That shit
real
was
beef
dope though.
for 30 years. They've been all friends. One time Warren, friends Warren.
I
And
know
it
you
was
watching
epic.
JPS. Yeah, that shit was
That
dope,
shit
man.
was fucking dope.
Yeah, I don't know if everybody caught it, but that was a dope verses right there.
Nah.
They really
That
did-
shit
that
was wild as
What's
shit.
that
that
shit was
what it
like
was,
some
though?
for the culture shit. Them niggas was making songs. They was doing songs, performing basically.
How much would it
That's
cost to
nice.
get Jay-Z and Nas into a versus battle? How much do you think
Nah,
somebody?
that
You
ain't
think
gonna
they make
happen.
that
That ain't
happen?
gonna happen because of Ether.
Yeah. Jay-Z
Fuck
crazy.
that!
I'm-
All right, what about if you couldn't play Ether or the song that Jay-Z did on Nas? Let's say you
Jay-Z's not
couldn't
gonna
do that.
it.
Got yourself a gun.
See that was another beef which Major Hype put up. Remember I talked about the sound clashes on IG?
Yes, he
Mhm.
did.
Months
Yes,
ago?
he did. Yes, he
They
did.
were trying to get major artists to do it. They didn't want to do it because they had beef with each other. But as soon as
Your Hot
verses
Funk
got on,
Project
they wanted to
Cool
do
in
it.
your sleep.
Not Bounty, Benny Man, other major artists. I mean, and that's what Major Hype was saying. He was right. 'Cause I remember he was promoting this shit. But see,
Hey,
him and,
technically we started this shit first with SoundCloud.
Thank
man.
you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
we
You know what I'm
Thank
saying? We
you.
don't get our props. We was doing this shit for
yeah,
over
but
a year
we get it on
ago. You know what I'm
YouTube.
saying?
You're right.
Our platform just wasn't big enough for motherfuckers to
To
see
But
what we
notice
was
it.
doing.
everybody
But
knows.
the
Major
SoundCloud
Hype is
was
my
dope.
brother.
Oh, we did. That's right. We did come up with SoundCloud where we were battling each other song for song.
Major Hype is my brother, and I've been down with him for a minute. But I'll tell you this: this is true facts. Swiss Beats owns versus with Timberland. Swiss Beats is boys with Major Hype. He
Right.
was there from the beginning. He was in there for the last 3 months. He's been in all the live sound classes. Swiss Beats was there. So he just came up and said, "Why don't we do a yard sound class?" Which is for the culture. It was beautiful.
I ain't
It's a
paying no
good thing.
$300 for a Jay-Z concert. Fuck him.
I ain't paying $300 for no concert.
Yeah, Jay-Z not
Shit.
finna. Mr. J right though. Jay-Z ain't gonna do no versus battle.
I'll tell you this.
Why would he have to? Why do he feel like he has
Detroit facts. Nas would destroy Jay-Z.
to? If I was an artist, no, it's
Hey,
gonna
Mac.
get the lowest views. It's gonna be the cricket show.
Mac,
Them
you know
niggas
who
No
was
way.
smoking crack on
Hell
You
no.
know who Bounty Killer discovered, Mac?
You said what?
You know who Bounty Killer discovered? He used to write for Bounty Killer, Vibes Cartel. Vibes Cartel and Bounty had big beef.
Right.
And, Vibes destroyed him. Oh, my God, he did. Anyway, they cool now anyway. But they had beef with Bravado and Vibes Cartel. That separated the whole fucking country.
Fucking
From Jamaica
JPS
to-
know his reggae beef, man. I love it. I'm like,
No,
I'm
they
like,
actually
oh, you got my
separated the country 'cause
attention,
he had
buddy.
the Gully and he had the Gaza with Cartel. And people were actually beefing over that shit. And they squashed the beef.
Right.
That's happens. It's just like MC battles. They back and forth, back. That's basically same shit. But everybody knows from Cool Herc from '72, doing
Yeah,
hip
they
hop.
do-
that's
they
hip
do-
What
hop.
about
they
K?
do
What
it
about
like
KRS One versus Cool G Rap? You think people want to see that?
Hell no.
Yeah, nah, because
Mac
they-
J, go
G's
back
not
to
really a
Mac
battle
Mac J
rapper.
goes
KRS
hell
One's a
no.
battle rapper.
I think
No,
my
like-
son G Rap get
G
get
Rap
Yeah,
is
I
nice,
will put my
but
money
he's
on
not a
G.
battle
I'll put
rapper,
my
though.
money on G Rap.
G Rap is not a battle rapper. He spits
I'm
bars.
not talking about
KRS-One.
battle
KRS-One's a
rapping. I'm
battle
talking
rapper
about verses.
day
You know,
one.
song for song.
Yeah, they talk. You see, the verses is song for song. It don't
Yeah, they're not
necessarily
battling
gotta-
each other.
Yeah, like battle.
Carmine
KRS-One
says
got hits, too.
Carmine says
KRS-One got
KRS
classics.
easily, right?
The
I hear
whole
you.
Criminal Minded album was fire.
I slept on Cool G Rap though. I did.
Oh, Cool G Rap was
Yeah.
the original gangster
Cool
rapper.
G
He like one
Rap,
of the
yeah,
first
Rap.
cool. I
Of course,
slept on.
Slammer.
I slept on Cool
Actually,
G Rap till I became friends with
I
this
think
Puerto Rican kid
Cool
named
G,
Ism.
we used to take Ice-T on that, Melly Mel, The Message. Well,
Yep.
that wasn't really gangster. Oh, Schoolie D. Remember that? Back
Yep,
in the
Schoolie
day?
D. Yep, from
Yeah.
Philly. He like one of the first
6 in
gangster
the morning
rappers, man.
Ice-T. 6 in the morning Ice-T. That shit was crack.
Yeah, Ice-T got his idea from Schoolie D. You know what
There you
I'm
go.
saying?
Pretty
Well,
much.
yeah,
PSK
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're
PSK
right.
13, what does it mean? You know what I'm saying? That was like one looking at my Gucci, it's about that time, all that shit. That's that Philly
What about
shit.
Rakim versus Big Daddy Kane?
That was the battle I always wanted.
Never
to see,
Rakim
happen.
versus
man.
Big Daddy Kane. That would be dope.
I thought they was gonna get it on in the '80s. That was
You think?
the ultimate battle I wanted to see.
That's
What, LL
interesting,
versus
right?
Big Daddy Kane?
No,
Nah,
Big
Rakim.
Rakim versus Big Daddy
Oh.
Kane.
I think Rakim the God he'll edge Kane
Who
like
y'all
about
put
3
LL
pointer.
up against? LL can hop on one of these
Kane's still
verses,
rapping.
too. They were
Kane's
trying to
still
say
going on tours.
they were trying to get LL versus Ice Cube for a hot second, but it never
Oh,
came
that
down
would
to
be
it.
crazy.
I still
That
want to
would
see
be
the
a
3-6
nice
versus Bone. I still want to see that shit. But I want to see him do like an 8-ball MJG versus UGK or something. Just play the hits. People gonna always have who they feel is the better group, but I think that's what's dope about it because it get music out here that we ain't listened to in a while, and these young motherfuckers can get in tune with some of the shit from yesteryear. As long as they don't start putting these trap motherfuckers on here, but I don't want to hear none of that shit.
Exactly. Oh my God.
Salute to Big Chop. That's my son right there. He's
I don't want
retarded.
to see Uzi Vert versus Lil Yachty and no shit like that. You know, as long as they keep
That's
it old
disgusting.
school,
Do
I'm-
not
I'm-
want to
I'm
that's
see none of the
disgusting.
Migos. None of them niggas.
Yeah, I don't want to see the Migos versus nobody and none of that shit.
Migos.
Nah, I would like
That's
to
not
see
even
Migos.
like. Come on, I couldn't even. Yeah, the Migos.
Oh,
Migos get
hey, Matt,
busy.
Tell them about the
No,
Boosie
I'm
shit,
thinking
Matt.
about this.
Tell the people about
I'm
that
thinking
shit.
about this LL Cool
Now the
J
new
Ice
mumble rappers are doing
Cube
it
shit.
online all the time and shit.
You can't
Smoking
knock
or
these little
sniffing this
niggas,
whipping
man.
shit. What the fuck is that?
This is their time, man. You gotta
Yeah,
let
it is
them
their
rock.
time. That's why versus is for us,
Mhm.
for the culture. Let them do their shit, and then they just leave this shit. Don't commercialize the
Yeah,
versus
don't
shit, 'cause then
commercialize
that's
the
when it's gonna
verses,
fuck it all
right?
up.
Salute Timberland and
Well, then I
Swiss Beats
definitely
for
want to
that.
see
'Cause that's
Havoc.
their
I
platform.
definitely want to
They
see
created that
Havoc
shit.
versus
Shit's dope.
Alchemist.
Yeah, I think they did. Who they do last night? Jagged Edge versus 112 or some shit. I think
Yeah.
it was.
I ain't watch that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
ain't
it should be
sit
fun.
through
Yeah.
no
Both the
R&B
groups are dope,
verses.
but it just
I
Just-
just want
it
to
is
get
what it is.
married. I just want to get married. That was my shit by the niggas. Me at the ocean with your white dress.
Yeah, they played all them shit. last night.
That shit was hard. You can't fuck
Yeah,
that.
I like that song. I like that song.
I told you they copied the
They had the
sound clash,
remix.
man, because we even did R&B battles and all that shit. You know what I'm
We
saying?
did,
Battles
right?
and
We
battles,
did.
like-
We did
We
R&B
did every
battles.
genre.
We did
We did
R&B
rock.
battles. We did
I-
reggae battles. We did hip
go
hop
for it.
battles. We
Rock.
did rock battles.
Yo, D
Yeah.
Holla is
We
the
did a North
reigning
versus South
R&B heavyweight champion.
Champion.
Nah, but he never faced me. I never lost in the R&B either. So D Holla gonna get that work.
Nah,
if he
you know
ever-
who was
Well,
nasty
we
with
did
the
have a
R&B.
faulty vocal system.
Who was nasty with the R&B knowledge? Heavy Diva. Heavy Diva. I remember
Heavy Diva.
when
Oh,
we
yeah,
were
hell
when we
yeah.
did
Salute to Heavy Diva.
when we did that show Rhythm and Bum Bum. We would play like 20. We played like 20 R&B songs in a row, and Heavy Diva knew every one. Yeah, we used to have a show called Rhythm and Bum Bum, but it only lasted like 3-4 shows. It was cool though because it taught me. I love music, so if I ever get to listen, I don't care what it is. If I hear something I've never heard before, you have my attention once because
Yeah,
I have
what-
to hear it in order to have an opinion
Yeah, I'm about
about
to
it.
say Mills Lane and Clark supposed to do the rock sound clash. Who did the rock and roll?
Cliff
Me and
Bravo.
Bill.
Cliff Bravo versus JPS.
Me and
I'll
Bill
battle.
did
I
the
could
first.
battle for rock and roll.
Me and Bill
I
did the
could
first.
definitely battle
Rock
somebody
joint.
rock and roll, man. I throw some motherfucking white stripes in
But
there
we
and
need to
shit
get a
like
new
that.
voting system, sir.
Say that
That was
again.
the only problem.
Say that
We got to
again.
get a new voting system. Got to get a new voting
Yeah,
system.
before we can bring it back, we gotta get
Yeah.
we
Voting
we do
system
gotta
all over the
you know
place.
if we have voting issues, man. You know what I'm saying?
Our voting system.
Word.
Yeah.
Niggas be off the air talking and voting behind the scenes and
It
shit.
was disgusting. It was
Yeah.
disgusting.
Niggas
There was,
saying that
there was, it
judges
was
off.
disgusting. It was
Niggas
disgusting.
saying judges off.
Yeah, motherfuckers sending cash after pay off
Corrupt the
judges.
word,
What I
corrupt the
heard.
judges. Shit.
I still.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
I'm the hip hop
Oh,
champion.
I'm sitting here rolling the L, right?
Yeah.
I dropped a piece of the bud that I was rolling up.
Take that.
Pasquale, I'll battle
And-
you with rock and roll like 4 songs. We go song for
The
song.
bud I just
Yeah,
had
about it.
disappeared. Off the face of the earth. I'm over here looking on the floor. I'm moving my shoes out the way.
Yeah,
Where the fuck?
like a bass head looking for that fucking last
Yeah,
hit.
I'm on the floor,
Drop your
nigga.
ready, huh?
I'm like, damn.
Well, I'm telling you, man,
dude.
I dropped my bag and I have a ceramic tile floor from front door to back door, so there's no carpet. So if something dropped, it's gonna break if it's breakable. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when my
I
2
see it
jars
looks
broke,
Baba
I
Icon just went
I
up.
just heard those 2 cracks. I said, "Good God, bro, I lost the runs."
See, Melquan, when you drop your Reggie in the grass, I know it's hard to find.
But
'cause
the
it's
thing
like
is,
the
if you
same-
drop weed on my floor, you're gonna find it all the time, every time, 100% of the time. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
The
so
That's
so,
why-
is the same
He
color
was like, I
as your
dropped my
lawn.
weed.
what's
He was like,
this?
I dropped my weed in these brown leaves. How will I ever find it?
What's
Your
this?
weed is-
Hey, Mac J, what's that? What's the name of this girl that the one that got thrown out of a party by RZA that said that Russell Crowe spit on her, the crazy one, the Looney Tune.
what is that bitch name?
I call her Azealia, but it's not Azealia.
Yeah,
it's not
Azealia Banks.
Okay,
That
but
was
I mean,
Azealia Banks? That
I'll-
crazy?
what do I call her?
Azealia.
What do I call her?
I can't
Alizea.
remember. Just go ahead and say it. You
Alizea
can
Banks.
Right.
Do you know?
Alizea.
Do you? First of all, now now that
No,
comes
I
to
think you said Alicia.
yeah, Alicia.
She is
Alicia.
crazy.
Yeah.
That
What's her
bitch is
name?
crazy.
What's her
That bitch is
name?
crazy.
Alicia Banks. What is it?
Azalea.
Yeah, Azealia.
Azalea.
Azealia Banks.
Yeah.
Or Azalea. And I said Azealia.
She's
Banks,
off a
whatever.
rocker.
Yeah. Now I realize who she reminds me of when she talks. She reminds me of Trap Chalk. That's first of all. Second of all, did
You
you
better
see that?
watch your mouth
Yo,
talking about
I
Azealia Banks.
know. Listen. Did you see that? No, it's not. Who do you think we talking about? Watch Melquan. Melquan, who do you think we talking about right now?
Azealia Banks shorty from on T.I. put out.
Not the white girl, dude. That's Iggy Azalea. We're talking.
Oh.
I told you. I knew it. I'm like, yo, I bet you think we talking
I was
about
like,
the
you
white
better
girl.
watch your mouth
Yeah, I
talking
know.
about
I
Mother
know.
Shorty.
Caping for the white blondie, right? With the blue eyes and the fat ass.
Hell yeah. I love that.
She
white
fucked
girl.
up her face though. I think when she
Welcome
came out
that jungle
with that
fever.
so
Welcome
when
that
she
jungle
came
fever.
yeah when she came out with
She
that
got the-
song when her first song was Pussy. Remember that song Pussy she came out with?
She
that
got
song was
Puerto
fucking
Rican
crazy.
and black fatty.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
Yes,
we're
she
not
does.
talking about her. We're talking about the one that's out to lunch.
Brazilian.
The ones hanging out with
The black
Aya
girl.
Reid.
The crazy
know
one.
that.
That one put out videos of always her crying and
Yeah,
shit
that
like that.
crazy bitch.
This bitch puts out a video over the weekend that she goes, I slept. I'm not even gonna say it the way she says because she's so disgusting to me. I slept with a lot of black men. I should ruin their marriages. Dave Chappelle, I should ruin your fucking marriage. I should let everybody know that we
Oh,
fucked.
she pillow talking. and
Yo,
shit.
that
Doing
shit is
stuff.
violation, man. That's pure violation, dude. I don't know if anything's gonna
Violation.
come from it, but yo, this bitch is out to lunch. Somebody needs to commit this woman or put
Did
her
she
out
get
of
into it with like Russell Crowe or some
yeah,
shit like that? too?
yeah, she was
She
at
got
a
with
she
everybody.
was at a party, and I don't know what she did or what she said, but
Well, now I
allegedly
know
she
you're talking
enraged Russell Crowe so much that Russell Crowe spit on her and threw her
Yeah,
out
get
of the
this bitch
fucking
the fuck
party.
out of here. You know what I'm
She
saying?
is so chemically fucking imbalanced. I don't know
He
why
shouldn't
she
spit on
still
the
She
has a
smoking that
name.
Reggie.
Why does she still have a name in the game? She does nothing, man.
She an agent then. Fuck.
Remember
She
was calling the
does
police on herself and whatnot?
nothing. She contributes nothing.
Where's she from? New York City?
I would believe so. I don't even know.
Probably.
I think so. I think so.
We know New York got all the weirdos and shit, man.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Jesus, that was so funny that Melquan thought we were talking about Iggy.
8 million people.
I was about to say,
He's like, you better watch your mouth. I'm like, no, I know he ain't caping for this chick. I think he
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about
she
the
from-
white chick.
She from Harlem.
She from Harlem.
You talking about my little
The,
white
the
princess.
RZA, I think she did a movie with RZA and Common Sense, like a whole fucking movie. I don't know if it ever came out or not. And that's how the RZA connected with her. That she's like, nobody cares. Like she needs to be committed, man. You can't have nobody out there talking like I slept with Dave Chappelle. I should tell your wife. That shit is violation.
Well, it's a
man.
free country, man. You can say what you want. But you
Yeah,
gotta know
man,
what
but
come-
that
right.
shit
She
is
gotta know what-
problematic,
Right,
man.
she gotta know what come with that shit. They need
Yeah,
the black,
man,
they
that shit
gonna-
is
she gonna end up
problematic.
getting
Like
blacklisted.
society needs to take
If
whatever
you get violated,
One at a
society
time,
needs
fellas.
to.
One at a time,
Go ahead, JPS, go ahead, hurry up.
if you violate, you expect to get violated back.
Go ahead, Melquan,
like
what are you
goddamn
saying? Go ahead,
party line.
Melquan, go ahead, what are you saying?
No, I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, you had nothing to say. Nah, I forgot what I was saying. Mac J, take over.
Yeah. One at
No,
a time,
society needs to take her fame away from her so she's nobody. Because you're nobody.
Yeah,
That's
she gonna
it.
fuck
You're
up her money,
nobody.
man. That's
You
what she
really
doing.
gonna fuck up whatever you got. Nobody in this game. I just don't understand. How are you significant? It just doesn't make sense to me. Like there's
But
people
see-
of significance that don't really. You ain't significant for shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just
Yeah,
my
but Rich,
opinion.
you always gotta remember this though. A lot of people know controversy sells. So
Ugh.
it could be a
that's
boy,
a
maybe
fact.
she got an
Yeah,
album
but it's
coming
such
out,
a
maybe she
cheap
got-
fucking way to
But that's
be
what people do, though.
controversial. Yeah, but it's like
when people do that shit.
disgracia. That's how cheap it is. Like you would make just because you feel like it. Yeah, I fucked your husband. Like this guy's wife is gonna hear that shit, man. He's gonna have to be accountable for what this dingy bitch just said. Like now she just
Exactly.
created a situation,
gotta-
man.
you
You
gotta
can't
stay
just
out
have
the
the
mix,
power
though.
to do that, man. You need to be
Right.
people need to be stripped of that shit. You don't
The
do
one thing
nothing. You don't
against her
deserve the
is
public's
people know she's crazy
attention.
now, so they don't really believe anything she does.
What?
Yeah. See these tender dick ass celebrity ass motherfuckers need to stop fucking around with this whistling dick.
She's
You know what I'm
being
saying?
like really fucking vulgar and explicit in this video. It's just disgusting. I can't repeat it. I just can't repeat it. I said, man, I can't repeat what you said. But but just like out of nowhere, just that's what I'm saying. Out of 7, when's the last time anybody even heard of this broad? And she looks bugged the fuck out. And she sounds just like Trap
anytime
Song.
she come around me, I'd hand that bitch a referee whistle and say, blow this, bitch. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Get your
This
whistling
way,
ass
I
on
know
like
where
you-
you at. I can
telling
hear you like
secrets
from
and
3
shit,
blocks
you know what
away,
I'm
so I
saying?
can turn around and shit. For real.
Yeah, how motherfuckers here this bitch come, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Like, you
don't nobody
smiling
want
in
to be
my face,
around a
bitch.
person like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be quiet because you don't know what this bitch on. Yeah, she gonna fuck up her money, man.
Yeah, I thought you.
people-
God.
Pretty much.
And people know that about her, and they still fuck with her. So you get what you deserve,
Yeah.
Facts.
pretty much.
I think the only people that fuck with her are the young white girls, the little youngins. They know older people fuck with her. Everybody knows that bitch crazy.
Oh,
When she
remember?
did music, was her shit big and popping?
I,
'Cause I
I
don't know
don't
none of her
even.
music.
Can anybody
Nope.
name one song from her?
Hell no.
I'll wait.
Let me see how many albums she got out.
Yeah, that
She
was
only
the
did one.
first
she only
album.
did
Cricket.
one album.
One album, man.
They say she got one studio album, 2 EPs. She released at least 15 singles and 3 mixtapes. I don't know what the fuck. I don't think I ever heard one of her songs before.
Has anybody ever heard a Azealia Banks song?
Her album
just-
must have been popping because she was at one point she was number 30 on the charts, top 200, U.S. indie too. Like she
Different
big
genre.
overseas and shit. Yeah, it looked like she big overseas.
She got a whole different following than most people.
Cliff Bravo, what's poppin'? Brooks, good morning. What's going on? I wonder if Clark
Brooks
is going to
Z.
call in to talk about that new show, Snowpiercer, on TNT. I don't know if you guys ever seen Snowpiercer on Netflix.
Sounds kind of how you doing, Ruckus.
No, Snowpiercer. What happened is basically
Snowpiercer.
the Earth froze, and the remaining people that are alive.
Oh,
live
yo,
on this
Rich,
train.
I want to see that, Rich. That shit looks dope.
Slow down,
So I
buddy.
take those
I'm
crickets
glad.
back.
I'm
I
glad
take
you
that
take the
crickets
crickets
back.
back. You take the crickets back. Thank
Yes,
you.
I take my cricket back
Now,
on that
now,
one.
Spin-off
if
of a
you
movie.
guys have seen that movie Parasite, it was done by that Korean director. He swept the Oscars, right? The Parasite. He's the same guy that directed this, and in the movie on Netflix, it's with Captain America. I can't remember that dude's name.
Yeah, my
And
brother told me
what's the
about
name
that
of this
movie.
show?
It's
What's
called
the name of the
it's
show
called
again?
it's called
Snowpiercer.
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 And what
Yeah,
happens
Yeah, my
is
brother
that
was talking about
the
that.
Earth is frozen, and the
Mm-hmm.
remaining people alive live on a train, and the train basically just keeps going around the planet. But on the train is divided into higher class, middle class, and the ghetto on the train.
Right.
And they're on the verge of a revolution. This story that was a movie that was brought to Netflix, that was also directed by the Korean director that directed Parasite, comes from a comic book, I understand. So
Oh, I
that's
think I remember that movie. Was this a movie they was on the train
Yeah, it
and the
was a
motherfucker
movie.
was
Yeah, it
yes,
was a
yes,
movie.
yes, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
seen that shit.
And you have
the
to.
motherfuckers tried to take over the engine room.
Yeah,
and
they
shit,
try to
'cause-
take over the engine room because there's a
Yeah, I
revolution,
remember
and
that
the
shit.
people, the poor people on the train, are not having it anymore. And
We
you
revolted.
literally
Fuck
have
them.
like upper class, middle class, and the ghetto on the same train.
on the train.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
fucking. It's a crazy story, and
Oh,
the
the hood gotta
show,
take over.
and the show. Now they have a TV show on TNT. So
Yeah, I seen one of the
okay.
previews where,
I thought-
where they stuck one of the people's arms out of the
and
window
they let
the
it
shit
and it
froze
froze
up and
to
then they
yep. Go ahead. Yeah.
yo,
that was
shit is
actually
crack.
last
You don't
night's
wanna see that.
episode. Yep, that was last night's episode.
Oh, so
Yeah, I
gotta
might have
go.
to check that out.
It's
'cause I
on
did like that
TNT,
movie,
right?
though.
Yeah, I heard. I also heard Platform was crazy. Lila was like, that shit was nuts. Platform.
I gotta go on demand and see that.
I forgot what it was about, but yeah. So yeah,
Yes,
I thought
right.
maybe Clark will call in to talk about Snowpiercer, but I guess we'll wait. I have not
Yeah,
seen
to get this,
Platform. If somebody could tell me what Platform is
Chocolate
about.
milk fix.
Say that again.
Yeah, to get his chocolate milk fix.
Oh, Platform is dope. When you see when Brooke says dope, that's like how I
Like
say
that, yeah.
dope. So when she says that's dope, so then I gotta watch
I'm
it.
like Mel Kwan. I'm waiting for the Shy to come back up the third season. Damn.
Are
I'm
you? Are
telling you,
The
the
Shy.
Shy- I'm
The Shy is
starving for
crack.
this. Yo, the
Shy is
shot
crack.
is Rich. I'm telling you, if you go from season 1, episode 1, watch the shot, Rich. I'm telling you, you get into that shit. I'm telling you, man. Like the Shy is crack.
Yo, you want to hear Indian crickets?
Yeah, Jason Mitchell.
Those are
fucked
Indian
that shit
crickets.
up.
From now on, I'm going to give everybody Indian crickets.
What
Indian
you got to
crickets.
say, Mel Kwan? Rucky's got 12 different shows he ain't finished yet. He still got 12 more to
No.
go.
But what time you got to watch some goddamn TV?
I am addicted to Blacklist right now. I must finish it. I'm running through this shit, and as soon as that's done, I'll finish Snowfall. The
You
Shy
got
is
12
crack.
other shows you got to finish too. Shit, what the fuck?
Yeah, man. I gotta
Wait.
go to the
What? 12 other
supermarket,
shows, GP? That's 12 shows. Name them, brethren.
Yeah, we were finished watching the daggone.
Oh, that's it. You got stuck on one. You're over.
I can't remember the name now. I used to watch The Mandalorian. He didn't finish that. What the fuck?
All right.
Did you finish The Mandalorian, Ruckus? No.
Yes, of course, the Mandalorian. Mandalorian was because they were doing once a week. These sons of bitches.
What
So
about
this-
The Witcher? Did you finish The Witcher?
Finished The Witcher too. Crack.
Yeah, The Witcher was kind of weird.
Crack.
That was kind
Saw
of
that
weird.
first.
That was
did.
crack.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what
it
that
was
first
good, but
season.
yeah.
The only thing annoying was that fucking song they kept singing to him. I was like,
Facts.
fuck, it got stuck in my head, like I'm fucking singing it, driving around and shit. Like,
And Ruckus still watch
Yeah,
the scheme
man.
about the
I didn't watch the
biggest
scheme
heist.
yet. I didn't watch the scheme.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
He's a
but
Jew. You'll love that kid.
Blacklist is like every episode is like a heist, or you trying to figure out how to stop a serial killer, or like this fucking crazy, man. So it's like I'm hooked now. So now I just gotta, and since it's all on Netflix, I'm
Oh
like
yeah, Waco was good too on that.
three episodes done with season 6, and then I'll jump into 7. What are you saying about Waco? I think we talked about Waco before.
Yeah, Brooks in the chat. She said
Waco's
Waco
crack.
was good too.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
good.
yeah,
though.
yeah. You told me
Yeah.
about Waco.
Yo, the Parkers was good this weekend.
Barkers.
Nikki, yeah, Nikki's getting closer to back in Professor Ogilvy.
Okay, wait a minute. But I sent you a video so you could put the app on your Fire Stick. Were you able to figure out Melquan the General? I bet you weren't going to be able to do it.
You know what? I wrote it down and then I started drinking.
Once it comes to
like,
writing, once writing is involved, you can know right then and there that the mission has failed.
That's too much shit to write
Once,
down.
if the video goes, go get a pen and paper and write this down. I can't fuck with this video.
I started drinking.
Give me a goddamn drink. I gotta write something down.
I can see it. The pen and
I
paper
was like, man, fuck that
and the
shit.
beer. Pen and
I can
paper
see
and the beer.
Melquan there with
You
a
can
crayon
roll
and
back
a
and
fun pad.
Man, just get the kids to put it on, man.
Remember
They do
fun pads?
All the fun pads.
Remember fun pads? Listen, the first time I got caught boosting from the supermarket,
you
they
got caught
caught
in
me.
fun pads?
Yeah, I was a fucking lifelong thief as a child. So
Sticky fingers.
stick anything, I was gone. It's gone. It was
Sticky
gone.
ruckus. Paul.
So
They like, man, here come
this
that
is
little
this was
thieving-ass
this.
Indian kid.
Yeah,
Get
there
out of
you
here,
go.
Ozzy.
They're like, yep. Once they caught me, it was a wrap. They're like, oh no, watch them.
it, Haji.
The biggest things that I took were the Pez candy and the fun
Oh,
pads.
shit.
Fun pads and Pez candy. Every day I racked up until they caught me. And I'm running through the store, and he's like, it's in aisle 4. He's in aisle 5. Like they're like,
He was on the shake on their ass.
you know, this is when Big Rich was still skinny. So I was through the fucking through the aisles and shit. And I'll never forget. I'll never forget my father only one time, which was the first time. It's only the one time that I didn't get hit for stealing was the first time because he gave me the benefit of the doubt. And I'll never forget it. There's certain things in your life, no matter how young you are, you won't forget. And I remember we were in the
He ain't give you the benefit of the doubt. He ain't feel like whooping your ass.
No, he gave me the benefit of that. No, because after that, he whooped my ass every time. Every time after that. He goes to me, he goes, son, stealing is wrong. And I said, okay, no problem. But I didn't get the message. That's it.
And every time he beats you, he's fucking hanging on the bullies.
The fair. No, I didn't have friends. I wasn't allowed to go out. But I knew money was important. I knew that at a young age because my father always had money because he had candy stores.
And
so
mathematics.
I knew. And then figuring out you need the money to get stickers, you need the money to get candy, you need the money to go to the fair. So
Comic books.
Yeah, shit like that. So yeah, but my father was smart. He caught me every time. Every time he came home, I would go take money out of his wallet. He'd come back, give me the money. So he knew, give me a beating, but he'd give me money. So
Yeah, because he counted the shit.
yeah, he counted the shit. I'm assuming he's not counting it because, see, as a kid, you think you know, but you don't know. You're a kid. I'm like 4 years old. I'm like, I'm not understanding.
did dumb
I'm
shit
like,
when we
yo,
were kids,
how
you know,
does
I
he? I'm
understand.
just like this. I'm thinking, how does he always know? I'm not figuring out that he counts the fucking actual money. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm gonna take this 20 right here, go cash it in for quarters, and play fucking Moon
Facts
Patrol
and
for the
arcade
fuck.
games
Yeah,
all day.
that's all I did was buy candy in arcades.
I did this shit, and they
That was
actually got
bad.
me into an allowance.
Yeah.
I said, my mom said, hold up, money you missing?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't know. You
Yeah.
didn't get an allowance.
No, I was
Okay.
my sister was the good one. I was picking my mother's purse.
Yeah, Rich was the wild
Yeah,
child.
I was
Shit.
taking money out of my mother's purse. I
Ruckus was
taking,
the black sheep.
Yeah, if we went over to my uncle's and aunt's house for dinner, I was looking for quarters, shit like that. I was bad. I was bad. Because the way I saw it, my father always had money, and every time I asked, he said no. I didn't understand what he was trying to teach me. He was trying to make me earn. You have to have value for it. You can't just take
Yeah, he
it.
didn't want you to grow up as a fucking thief.
Yeah,
man. Who
pretty
wants
much.
to do that
Yeah,
shit?
so-
You want to beg,
so-
you
You know
want
what
to
I'm
be
saying?
thrown out
Like-
of jail,
yeah,
but she
yeah,
probably
yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
do.
Yeah. Finally, it was a bad habit, but then, we would, in the summer, we would go into 7-Eleven and, somebody would cause a distraction and we take, fucking beers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? All shit that most kids do growing up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But-
so they
but-
started banning a group of kids going in the store.
But it was a
Only
person.
going in one at a time.
Scheming was a part of my personality, I would say, into my 30s. And
And that's
then
why when I
I
saw
calmed
the movie,
down.
I said,
I calmed down.
"This is ruckus.
Yeah.
This is some ruckus shit right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
This kid was a fucking genius. At 16, he gets a deal from Under Armour.
Yeah, I was wild.
Negotiated
Yeah,
I just thought I'm just
excuse me. I
Yeah.
hate to interrupt.
Yeah,
man.
go ahead, go ahead.
I gotta go. I gotta drop off. Oh man, I
This
just went
kid-
to the freezer.
This kid
I
learns
gotta,
nothing about Mac J. He'll never understand nothing.
there's
man.
no.
This kid's
I gotta
useless.
go pick up some breakfast and stuff, man. I ain't got no breakfast in here.
The
That
kid's
nigga
gonna
done ate
fuck
all
you
of
all
it.
up. Them
I
kids
told
gonna
you I-
fuck you up, though, Quan.
I told you I live with Buffy and the Fat Boys up in here, so everything be gone like every 3 days.
I was bad. There's shit I could tell you guys, and you'd be like, "Rich, you ain't shit, bro." Yeah.
Tell us.
Hey, no, you can't give everything in one shot. JPS, the show
Yeah,
must go
Not
on.
one
buddy.
shot. You just give a piece.
Yeah.
You give a piece
I
of
just
all
did.
of
I
it.
just did. I just told you I was taking money.
Well, salute to everybody.
But I'm
man.
talking
Have a
about
good
like
day, man.
schemes and shit. Go
All right,
ahead,
man,
Melquan. Go
Quan.
get your
Be safe, buddy.
waffle and shrimp on, buddy. Go ahead, buddy.
I definitely gotta
Malcolm.
get some shrimp. Salute.
So, Mac J, we're gonna have to write it down. Melquan just refuses to learn etiquette.
Of course.
He just don't know how to bow down gracefully.
Yeah, he
gonna
just
let you know what
he
happened.
Nah.
must stop the conversation and
And
let
guys
you know.
Quan's gonna buy some
You know,
damn Reggie
you
Bush
just
right
can't.
now, so
You
leave
know,
it
like
alone.
you can't just do like Clark. Just hang up
Nah,
quietly,
he
right?
got out of there real quick because he seen when Brooks brung up when he was on live looking like Darkwing Duck the other night. You know what I'm saying? He had
Darkwing Duck.
his, yeah, he had his fucking Reverend Run hat on with the
Oh, we
white-
forgot
the
to
black
press
with
him
the
about
white
his
shirt.
$50 taper, man. I'm not buying it, man. I'm not buying it.
You ain't
It's
got
not-
no pancakes, man.
$50 taper, man. Hell no.
That's a hell of a hustle. That's a hell of a hustle.
Jesus, if I'm giving you $50, I demand a full cut with a goddamn shape up with the fucking razor blade, sir. You're gonna have to tie me up. Shit.
Those are the best shape ups ever.
With the
Right.
razor, right?
With a razor. True.
Yeah.
Got your shit looking fresh.
That shit looked like it
Good
got
old razor
drawn on
liner.
with a pencil, right? Like
Hey,
somebody
Kenny
drew
Clark
that
said the
line
liquor
in,
store
bro.
opened at 9:30 for Milquan. We know where you
Shit's
going.
open at 6 o'clock.
Melquan
Fuck
got they give Melquan the keys, yo.
Yeah, he running to the liquor store real quick. He
Because
ain't
they got the
slick.
camera on, so whatever he takes, they know he good for it.
But Quan's
Just
a
walk
VIP. They just give him the shit.
He was like, yeah,
Walk
I
in.
don't really think it was food, man. I really think he was like, yo, we ain't got nothing enough to drink. I gotta go.
Nigga walk
Right
through
here.
the door and say Milquan, the little bell and shit. They know it. They know it's him and shit.
Jay goes, I sent a meme to the IG page of Melquan as Magneto gathering bottles to throw.
He's summoning all bottles. He's just waving his hands and all the
Who's
bottles
that?
just lifting up.
Melnito. Melnito's power is that he can control plastic.
He can just control alcohol. Anything.
Yeah,
that's
he
alcohol.
could, yeah, that's it. Yeah, Melnito's power is any container that has liquor in it or alcohol in it, he could control.
He's just pouring his own drinks at bars. And
So
shit,
if you
like,
beef
know
with
what
him
I'm
and out of nowhere you get hit with 40 bottles and bottles in James and motherfucking bottles of rubbing alcohol and shit.
Right, this nigga spraying Hennessy in your eyes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You see all these jagged plastic cups fly out of nowhere and start cutting people
kegs,
up.
anything that's got alcohol in it. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
He
He
controls
just right.
it. Turn the whole river into beer or some shit.
He's
like
just
that,
like
you know
beer
what I'm saying?
cans on the floor. Melquan's just like boop. Get it. And don't be near a fucking supermarket. All of a sudden, you got beer cans that are still full flying out of the supermarket.
Hell yeah. That's his special power.
That's a special.
McQuan's like Hancock.
Liquor man.
He gets his powers because he was born near a radioactive brewery.
Never fear, liquor's here.
You get hit with fucking, the
red
barrels,
Light Hancock.
the beer barrels and shit. He's launching beer barrels at you, kegs and shit. You don't make me angry.
And then he dressed like Magneto. Except for that. Except for that.
But instead of red, he's in like Heineken green and shit like that.
Jameson Green, yeah,
And then,
Jameson Green.
and then that helmet is the Huh
Jameson
helmet.
Green,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, the helmet.
which is a football helmet with no face mask on it.
And a San Francisco jersey on. Oh my God.
The legend of Melito.
Vic Vega, get to work, please.
Oh my God, that's too funny, dude.
That sounds like a job of Vic Vega memes.
What's your power? I can control anything. I can control anything with alcohol in it.
He can pull the liquor right up out your stomach and shit if you already drank it.
You see when Melito's mad, he's ripping out livers and shit. He'll snatch the alcoholism right out of you.
Oh yeah, man.
Like the way the dude in the Green Mile was shaking shit out of people.
During the day, he's Melquan, but at night, he's Liquor Man.
Look, his arch enemies, Lance, gonna be fighting over who got the most liquor.
Jay, email it to ruckusradio87@gmail.com.
The tyrannical tall canner, you know what I'm saying?
You get hit with tall boys and empty Corona bottles and shit.
He's floating on the keg and
You
shit,
see
know
every
what I'm
time he
saying?
walks through an alley, all the bottles start vibrating.
Yeah, you start hearing them clicking together and shit. When he get mad,
Bad
that shit start happening when you make him
boys.
mad.
Bad boys.
He just making beer bottles crash against each other and chase you, like trying to stab you and shit. Yeah, that's Liquor Man.
His arch
Never
enemy is the
fear.
people that go to AA. Every time he walks by in AA, he loses his power.
Oh shit!
They're all gonna laugh at me. They're all gonna laugh at me.
I don't know. What y'all think they can?
Roquan gotta do hit single with the alcoholics.
His weakness is AA meetings and churches.
Fuck you, Jack. Fuck you, Jack.
Oh my God.
Liquor Man.
Oh.
Everybody's goddamn drinks. I'm not the only one.
Oh
who
my
fucking drinks.
God.
One sip.
Get him with like bottles of old English.
I don't even drink that shit, man.
Colt 45.
I don't even drink that shit, man.
And don't forget the cigarettes. The best thing.
It's like the #1 costume in Halloween for alcoholics and shit.
Right,
Oh, not Liquor Man.
right.
He's like, fuck that. I'm calling back.
He has an arch enemy. He has an arch enemy named Dasani.
I'm getting ready. I'm walking out the door. All I hear is all this fucking cheeky and cheeky.
He got beef with
Like, oh.
He got beef with Aquafina and shit.
Rich got a nerve. He drinks too much.
Oh my
Mac
goodness.
J's alcoholic.
Oh my
Everything else
goodness.
is alcoholic.
Oh
We're alcoholics.
shit.
The alcoholics.
I'm the only one that says it out loud.
That was a bumping ass group for them. They had a couple hits.
The alcoholics, right? The licks.
Oh yeah.
Him
Only
and
when
Big
I'm
G, that
drunk.
shit was fire.
Remember, only when I'm drunk. Doom,
Yeah.
doom, 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 doom,
King
doom.
T killed that last
Only
verse
when
of
I'm
his
drunk.
joint.
Oh,
Get
that
a
was
little
fucking
older.
funny, Melquan.
Nah, it's not funny, sir. It's not funny.
Melquan is ripping livers out of people's
It's not
bodies.
funny. That's not
They say
funny,
he
sir.
ripping the ripple.
No, he ripping the liver. The liver.
I thought he said he was ripping the ripple.
Oh yeah, maybe so, right? He takes the liquor right out of the liver.
Listen, let me tell you something right now, man. I drink. I don't give a fuck. I'm drinking every chance I get.
We know, brother. We know.
We
man.
know this, brother.
We know this, my brother.
Yeah, I'm getting drunk every chance I get, man.
I
You
don't
know what the
blame
fuck I
you,
got to
man.
do at home?
I mean, you got wash windows and mop floors. I don't blame you.
I got a lot of shit to deal with, so I'm drinking.
Oh, that's some funny shit, man.
I'm dealing with my mental. They asking everybody in the coronavirus.
You know,
mental state.
Jay ain't shit. This whole shit started because of Jay, right?
Yeah, that call.
Get to work, Melquan. You got something to do now.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this meme.
Yeah, that's what I can't do.
Jay ain't shit.
I can't do be at the bus stop every day. I knew. He always asks me, "Do you got a cigarette?"
Look at Melnito and Ashton just pulling out the bottles right out of the trash can. Bro, that's too funny.
It's not funny, man.
You don't want to fuck with Melnito. Oh, that's
Never
funny
fear,
shit.
Liquor Man is here.
Oh
Liquor
my
man.
goodness.
He's like, I usually don't do this, but y'all continue drinking. And he just lifts up a bottle that's floating through the air, and he pouring everybody shots. Man, I love to be there when Liquor Man is there. Come on, Melquan.
He's like the most fun at parties.
Melquan, I need some Hennessy, brother. Hook me up.
He can turn water into tequila.
They gonna praise him like Jesus. Oh my God, that shit is too funny.
Work to be giving out the box non-stop. All right, I'm out of here, man. Fuck
Yo,
y'all.
salute,
Have a
Melnito.
bad
All
day.
All right,
I hope
Melnito.
your power is something good. I hope you get my
Your
truck.
phone
fucking.
sounds
His
crazy.
kryptonite is the last call.
Word. Hope somebody breaking your third phone after this.
Yo,
God,
listen to me.
let
What are
those
you?
go down
Are
over
you
me.
underwater, sir? Because you sound crazy, boss.
No, there's no water near Liquor Man.
Yeah, that's. That means he must be near an AA meeting. He's losing his powers. Are you near an AA meeting, sir, or an NA
He's
meeting?
like, when he going through, he's like, must ingest more liquor.
must
You-
get to the bar.
The sports bar.
He got liquor in an oil
and
can
he
like
has
the
his
Tin
own
Man
version
and
of Alfred. I don't know who he is, but he's like Alfred.
Bum bum.
Bum bum. Bum bum Pennyworth.
I can't breathe. This is hilarious.
Holy shit.
I must make it to Bum Bum Pennyworth.
Bum bum.
Throw down some Budweisers.
They riding around in the beer truck. Oh shit.
Alfred.
Bum bum Bigelow.
Bum Bum Bigelow, I see it right. Oh shit. Oh my God, we ain't shit. Oh, this is the way to start a morning, man.
A damn terrible Tuesday turned into the best Tuesday ever.
He got vodka in an oil can like a Tin Man and shit. He's pouring it in his mouth, on his elbows and shit.
Jay ain't shit for this fucking meme. It's so funny. He's like controlling 8 bottles at once, man. Oh shit! This
Oh, that's
is
hilarious.
too much fun, man. I can't. Man. You guys, I'm gonna have to say you guys ain't shit.
Well, another news.
Yeah, another.
Yeah. All is safe in liquor land.
In Melquat's neighborhood, there's a 0% crime rate against liquor stores. They just they don't get robbed in Melquat's.
There's a
He don't have the
soda
back
flask.
cave. He got the hidden liquor lab, and it's at the Anheuser-Busch building.
It's under the building.
He riding Clydesdale horses and shit late at
Meanwhile,
night.
besides the Corona, the liquor store that's in Long Island.
Holy
9/11.
holy Budweiser bum. I need my horses.
Holy Bartles and James bum.
Holy Metro Cards bum. We gotta go. Same bum channel. Same bum time.
Oh
I
shit!
can't, man. I'm teary right now, guys. All right,
Look
listen.
at the picture. Oh, is that bottles of, what is that? Bottles of what?
You know, I'm gonna have to say that Mr. J has been the cause of many great laughs, sir. And sometimes you gotta just say,
That was a hell of a meme.
thank you for taking thank you for taking the time to enlighten us, with some funny shit.
Oh.
The adventures of
The Adventures of Liquor Man and Bumbo. Liquor Man and Bum Barnacle, Volume 7. Special edition. You buy the comic now, you scratch and sniff and see what kind of liquor it smell
holy
like.
stimulus check, bum.
coming to a bar near you.
To the bum mobile.
The L train.
I can't.
They riding on mountain bikes and shit.
With capes.
Liquor Man, why do you smell like vomit?
Oh my God.
Long night.
Oh
No.
God.
And Clark could be in the Superman cape hating.
I can't.
Superman ain't got shit on Liquor Man.
Hell no.
Well,
He'd
I tell
have
you this much,
You have it
man.
rain and vodka.
I could fucking breathe
Liquor
through my
Man
nose.
going to the strip club.
Woo! That shit sure opened up the sinuses. Meanwhile, in Bumville,
Bumville. Bumble. Where do you live at? Bumble? No, it's Bumville.
and his arch enemy,
shit.
cirrhosis, man.
His arch enemy?
Yeah. That shit is just too funny. Lord of mercy.
A lot of mercy.
Lord of mercy. All right, and on that note, we're gonna just we're gonna take it out of here so I can so I can get on these streets. I gotta change my brakes. So that'll
Oh, now
be.
you need brakes.
Yeah,
You should've
man,
got
you know,
all that shit
yeah.
now.
Now it's gonna start. Now it's gonna start all the repairs. I need brakes. I need the oxygen sensor needs to be fixed so I can pass the fucking
Need the AC, you
inspection.
gotta put
Yeah.
your AC up.
Yeah. It's coming. It's coming. The summer expenses are coming. You know.
radiator flush.
You know, I got this. Lila bought it for me, Mac J. It's called. It's like a Mucinex Sinus Max. And it's
That
called
should work.
Mucinex Sinus Max Clear and Cool, Mac. It's called Mucinex Sinus Max Clear and Cool, and it has never worked. This shit is amazing. Like literally one nice shot in each nostril, and I mean you really got to inhale through your
Ruckus, you
nose.
sure there's not no yayo in there?
No, that's Mucinex, man. Mucinex. I'm just telling Mac.
The Mucinex do
might
work
be
good
lying.
though.
Yeah, this
I never
shit.
had the
This
nasal
shit.
spray
I
or
take.
nothing.
No, I've always had the pills.
I take 1 and 1 in the morning, and I'm breathing all morning, and I do 1 and 1 at night before I go to bed, and I'm breathing all
There's some
night.
yayo
Mac.
in
Yeah,
there. They lying.
yeah. Mucinex Sinus Max, severe nasal congestion relief, clear and cool. I think that may work for you, Mac. You may want to try it.
All right. I'll look into that shit.
Yeah.
Because I do know that Mucinex work. I had it one time.
Yeah, the pills work. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
that.
No,
tried
I've
it
never
before.
had Mucinex spray before, and this shit is legit. This shit really opens up the nasal passage because I took a hit while you guys were talking, and now it's like
He's like, I can smell it again.
Yeah, I can smell it again. You know what I mean? You know?
He could breathe.
Yeah, right. Big money grip goes, especially after a night of blow. Yeah, sometimes I've been there. I've been there at the pharmacy, trying to get something to clean the nose out. So, you know. I also bought this other shit, Mac. I'll take a picture of it and send it to you. It's like this nasal wash that just cleans your whole nasal cavity of like allergens and stuff like that. So you may want to just check that out. But all right, everybody have a good day. Back to business. I hope everybody had a good holiday. Thank you for tuning in. Detroit Siggy, thank you for your donations. Much appreciated. Always a great way to start
salute.
the day. And I always want to
Salute.
say anybody that could donate during a time like this, we're especially grateful. All right, so thank you so much. And, you know, we appreciate it. We will see you guys tomorrow morning. Salute.
Salute.